I'm hosting today because everybody else is tapped out. Now that Bitcoin's 100K, it's me and Kicks for a special episode. Dude, who let us get away with this?
Dude, I don't know, man, but they making some mistakes.
Last time we did this, I spent 130 grand. Only done.
That was silly. That feels like a lifetime ago. That was only what, like 4 months ago?
4 months.
Man, that actually feels like yesterday at the same time.
I know. It was just last week. We were outside in the pouring rain playing golf together.
It's phenomenal, dude. That was a good time, dude. American Trillionaire, dude.
Yeah. Shout out 9DCC. Shout out G Money.
A trilly.
Oh, we got the richest man himself. Hey, Nick.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Nick?
I'm hosting the show today.
Oh, God, here comes Nick. Oh, I'm Nick. I need all the attention on me.
Did you pre-record that?
Nah.
Yes. No. He just.
I don't know. What you guys talking
he
about.
suddenly got a ventriloquist skill.
Huh. Interesting. Well, we got a lot to talk about.
Oh wait, we're actually live.
Yeah, we're live right now. I'm hosting. Clemente mailed it in. Ray mailed it in. It was just gonna be me and
Did
Kicks.
we play music? Are we on X also?
We already played music for 8 minutes.
Do we have spaces running?
Yep.
Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. Sorry that the host himself is late.
No, he's not late. He's out today.
Really excited to be here.
Oh, he actually is?
Yeah,
I'm the host.
Ray's not on today.
He said, let me know when ready at 9:07.
Yeah, so that he could do the space and then.
Hold on, guys.
Gotcha.
I was trying to provide structure here.
Sorry.
The host is officially here. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're gonna dive into it, but first, Kicks, easy. How's your morning going?
Terrible. Why?
Why? What's going on? Yesterday was your turnaround, right?
It was all right.
It was an improvement.
I'm doing quite well, Nick. Thanks for asking. Owning some ETH feels great right now. ETH's ripping, but I'm super appreciative for everybody in crypto, no matter what bags they're owning. I may like ETH, but I love, everybody out there.
There's no way any of these idiots own ETH.
Good thing that I own 0 ETH exactly. That was Kix's mind speaking. Today you're going to be able to hear inside of Kix's mind. Congratulations, dude. Bitcoin's who here actually suggested that Bitcoin was going to break 100K this week?
I feel like you did, Nick. You're the fucking man.
I did too.
I bet he actually thinks that was a compliment, when in reality, I'm making fun of him. What a dumbass.
You're the man, Nick.
Okay.
Before we get into the weather report, I have to talk about something here.
Yeah.
So, Kicks, you're an active poly market guy, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I found the list for who they think the next Pope's gonna be.
Okay.
And I got my pick. Pierre Battista Pizzaballa.
Hell of a fucking name.
Oh my God.
This is his name.
Pierre Battista Pizzaballa.
Dude, that's a fucking name.
I can't believe
No way that's a real person. They put that in as a joke.
Pizzaballa.
There's no way that's real.
That's real. It's real.
Google the name.
All right. Pierre Battista. Yeah, that pops up. It actually autofills.
Oh my God.
He looks like you could see him in a New Jersey pizza shop.
Yeah, like this dude makes a mean margarita pizza.
He's not going to win.
He's got a 10% chance.
Dude, look at his face.
Dude, look at his name. Pope
Who's number
Pizzaballa.
one? Pietro Parolin?
Yeah, Pietro Parolin, Luis Antonio Tagliatelle.
Can I see pictures of these people?
Can I just zoom in?
No, you're going to just have to load it up on Google here, man.
That sucks.
Pietro Parolin. You had Google just loaded 2 seconds ago. What went on?
Yeah, but then I have to go and type it. This guy looks creepy. Perfect for the Pope.
Yeah, I mean, this guy looks like He's ready. Oh my God. I'm not even going to make the joke.
He's done some shit.
Okay. We're in. I mean, the picture on the right is better than the main one. Wait, sorry. The one with him being interviewed looks even more
Normal.
official.
The glasses do it.
Okay, give me the second picture.
Luis Antonio Tagliatelle.
Gosh, does this guy
is it
ever
really
hear himself
Tagliatelle?
talking?
No, it's just
Man,
Tag
I
Guy.
could fall asleep.
Okay.
Yeah. You ready?
I like pizza ball.
Your now normal voice has an echo on it, Kicks.
This guy has to win, dude.
I like pizza ball guy.
If Nick makes a Catholic joke, I'm making a Jew joke from Blake. Okay. Sounds fair. It's fair trade-off. Fair trade-off. Okay. So, guys, it's been an electric day. We broke 100K.
No, we didn't.
I thought we did.
It briefly shot through.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it definitely did.
What
watched
chart
it this morning?
What chart are you looking at?
I looked at CoinGecko this morning.
What's the source?
I looked at CoinGecko this morning, and it was over 100K briefly, for a brief period of time.
What's their source? Nope. I'm looking at the chart. Never got over it.
Wow. Okay, whatever, dude.
Don't type it.
I can't believe that guy made fun of Mog and then it pumped 50% in a day.
This guy
What
looks like
an idiot.
he's
You recorded our audio too while you left to go record that. So we hear us in the background of that. Actively talking. You thought you did something there, but it's actually pretty choppy. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, Mog is up substantially.
Yeah. You kind of top. Oh no, we didn't break 100K. We got real close.
Never broke
I
it.
saw it on the fucking chart above 100.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
99.9.
I'm looking at CoinGecko. It never broke.
Dude, imagine.
I was watching CoinGecko. It said 100.
I'm telling you, your eyes lied to you. Someone said we hit 100. But who's that? Artificial Meta? This other guy says we never broke.
I mean, I saw it with my own eyes.
Look, I'll cut my own dick off.
Dude,
As
you should not cut your own dick off. For someone that's seen it, you have a nice one.
Okay.
I bet he actually thinks that was a compliment, when in reality, I'm making fun of him. What a dumbass.
I tell you, it went above 100K. I promise. I swear on my dick getting cut off.
Report. Kicks and Nick, figure out which one of you wants to do it. Thanks.
Well, Kix isn't stepping up to the plate here, and he's talking about shit. I'll just do it. But hit me with the weather report music.
It is. Yeah, hit him with the weather report music, Kicks. Hit him with it.
You got it, coach.
It's Thursday, May 8th. Looking over at the crypto roundup, the majors are up across the board with Bitcoin approaching 100K, never passed it. Ethereum outperforming the field just under 2K, and Solana back over 150. Is ETH the new Solana? We'll have to wait and see. Over the past 24 hours, it was announced this morning that the U.S. has reached a full and comprehensive trade agreement with the U.K. I didn't even realize we had a problem with them. Equities pumped on the back of the news, with NASDAQ up over 1%. Next up, U.S. Federal Reserve held interest rates steady after yesterday's FOMC meeting. Jerome Powell stated that there is still, quote, time to wait during his remarks. Trump blasted Powell on Truth Social, calling him a fool. Polymarket odds for 3 or less rate cuts rose to 65%. I mean, doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. Holy shit. It's only 65%? What, is there 35% chance that it's higher? That's wild. Finally, a first of its kind, I would short that. First of a kind Bitcoin reserve bill was signed in Arizona. The law will use unclaimed digital assets, including Bitcoin, to seed a reserve fund. The governor signed into law. Wow. Okay, so we got New Hampshire, and now we got Arizona. The dominoes are falling. Everybody's buying Bitcoin, yet Ethereum's the most substantial one up on the day. AVAX up 6.75%, getting close to ETH. As I've been saying, the AVAX Admiral since the beginning, before Easy ever said it, I'd ape into AVAX. Back to y'all in the studio.
That was
Fucking hell of a
sick.
weather report.
So
What the hell? That was sick. That was sick. Yeah, great job.
listen, man. All right, so let's talk about some things. Meme coins are pumping. Do we care about that?
Yeah, dude. I'm down with the meme coins.
Mog, Pengu, Popcat, basis for everyone pump 4x. Wait a minute.
Basis for everyone pump 4x.
Yeah, from zero.
Yeah, from nothing. God, why don't I ever think about that? Like, just buy a dead coin and it pumps like crazy.
Wow, look at how well this one is doing. That's insane.
Little do these guys know I actually did buy it. I'm rich now.
Okay.
The Fibonacci's look good here, dude.
On basis for everyone.
Yeah, we got our.
Are you gonna buy it
hire
here?
Clemente, what's going on?
Oh god, this guy probably made 2 Solana on a meme coin trade. Now has to brag about it for 5 minutes.
No, he has not actually made money on a meme coin trade because all he's buying now is Bitcoin, which is hilarious.
No, chill,
Went full
guy.
boomer on us.
Dude, he hangs out with Pio every day. I'm not surprised.
So
You guys fuck a camel together, and next thing you know, you're a Bitcoin maxi.
No, it's fine, dude. They're gonna enjoy like 8% returns once enough of the TradFi market owns it.
So I actually sold some of my fart coin last night.
Oh my God.
How much did you make on that?
I don't know. I don't even know. I didn't track what my
You,
average
you,
was.
you don't know how much money you made. Like literally, like Bolex shows you exactly how much.
No,
money you
because
made.
I if I buy on Bullx, I check the price too much. I just put it in I just bought on my Phantom wallet.
Roughly, what did you buy it at?
Well, I bought like 6 different times. My first buy was like 400 and then 400 mil. And then I bought another like 1B. And then I think I top blasted at one point at like 1.8 B. And then the dip, I bought 2 more times, once at like 600 and once at like 300.
How much total, just ballpark, do you think you made?
He's trying to evade your question.
I have no idea. I think I made 50% gain.
Damn, dude. I mean, that's not bad at all.
I bet he actually thinks that was a compliment, when in reality, I'm making fun of him. What a dumbass.
It's insane.
50% is good returns, dude.
So I kind of want to like full port Mog.
Oh my God. How much?
Not full port it, but like throw 5 Gs at it.
5?
Yeah. I don't know. I need to do research on it, but part of me thinks that this could be like a meme that retail actually buys. I don't think fart coin. I think Mog is a stronger, retail's more likely to buy Mog than fart coin.
I did see some guy that was like in AI and had nothing on his bio or in his posts about crypto and did the Mog point laughy cat face. And I did have a thinks about that.
So Mog has an interesting thing with the pit vipers and the like identify like the laughing face and that, and the Mog is a term that people understand. Fart coin doesn't have that identifier with the meme coin.
Yeah, it's kind of like a guy that in like a corporate office that recently had a sexual harassment charge. It's something that like a guy like that would find funny, right?
Yeah.
What?
Just like in theory.
Hey, you should play your own sound effect on yourself right now.
That was a good joke, Nick.
I bet he actually thinks that was a compliment, when in reality, I'm making fun of him. What a dumbass.
Why is basis for everyone pumping?
Because I longed it.
No, he didn't. Show your portfolio, dude.
Get out of it.
Show your.
I can't because it's like so like I'm worth so much money because of it that like it's a safety issue for me to share it. Easy understand.
Altcoin, I'm up 100%.
That's better than Clemente by double.
Turns out that all I had to do was look at the app to tell me what percentage I'm up. Clemente's
That's
like,
crazy.
I don't know. I can't really figure it
How
out.
do you tell? How do you tell?
What app did you use to buy it?
Phantom.
Jupiter. And then, but it's on my Phantom wallet.
Oh. Okay. Well, you're going to need another portfolio site in order to handle that. I will say the idea of full porting MOG is something I considered, especially after
You almost bought 100K
dunking on
of it
them.
yesterday, and you'd be up 45 grand today if
I
you
know.
did that. I was rooting for you in my head. I was like, man, dude, if he actually did that, he's up fucking big right now.
That would have been better than launching my own token on Pump.fun.
Oh, you did? Didn't
Yeah,
work
you
out?
did.
No, I did
Yeah, you
not do
did.
that. No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's live.
I did not do that. And I'm not
Did you
really.
or did you not?
I didn't.
Yeah, it's live right
Why'd
now.
you say you did?
I never said that. Easy. Come on, dude.
Yeah,
He
easy.
didn't. He didn't. He
Oh,
had
this
a
is-
questionable moment yesterday where he almost let his morals become impacted due to devious behavior behind the scenes that some other popular crypto influencers have taken the exact same action on. We won't say any names, but they did take.
Literally,
some
they DM me acknowledging that they engaged in price manipulation, which to me is like wild.
Yeah,
I
an
love when
actual
people do
federal
that.
crime.
Yeah, because those guys are so stupid. They create this whole stupid layer of criminality that's like a bubble. You know what I mean? And just normal people, we're fucking safe, dude. We're like underwater, but in an air bubble. We can breathe.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole
What do you
situation
mean by
is
that?
So this is a Raymond. This is a classic Raymond breakout here. Ray would buy this chart. Ray would buy.
I would buy it here as well.
So can I walk you guys through this thesis? I'm seeing the Elon PFP is very interesting to me. How many people from X have been changing their PFP? And we also had the CEO of Y Combinator, Gary Tan, yesterday. MOG acceleration means your brain power turns into real prosperity in the real world. And
So what is MOG ACC? It's the Solana version of MOG.
no, it's just MOG acceleration. Like
It's a dumb ticker that's
the
vamping
Solana stuff is stupid. But here's
It means you're like a Chad.
Well, hold on. What do you mean it's stupid? You just said it's nothing, and then you said the Solana stuff is stupid. It is something.
MOG. I'm not interested in buying MOG acceleration.
But what's going on with MOG acceleration? You haven't explained it.
MOGAC. Let me explain this. MOGAC is what's happening from the San Francisco Silicon Valley people. They're all changing their PFPs. So like Gary Tan from Y Combinator, a few others. The founder of LinkedIn did it too. And now they're doing like remember that whole AI ACK thing? E-ACK, E/ACK.
But this is like the Chad version.
This is like the MOG version of it. Yeah.
Which is weird because the LinkedIn guy's kind of a beta, so it's weird that he's doing it. But I guess he's
yeah,
just
they're all
a
in
trend
on it.
follower.
They like it.
But this is
yeah.
big. This
So
is big.
hold on. I want to finish the explanation of what it is. So it's on theirs is on Solana.
No, a meme coin dropped called MOGAC. It's not the actual one. The main MOG on ETH and whatever else it's on where it's bridged to is the main one.
That all these people also own.
I don't know if it owns. That's
Jesus
the beauty of it.
Christ, Nick, dude.
Nick, this is the beauty of it. They're not pumping a ticker. These guys are not pumping a ticker. They're just doing this. This is what I like.
They're just fucking mogging, bro.
They're just mogging because
They're just
it's a
fucking
cool thing
mogging.
to do.
They're just Pio Batista pizza balling.
They're trying to show that they are like they understand culture basically, and like
They're just
if you
cultural
mog,
moggers.
you understand. You're a cool kid.
They're just MOGACing, Nick.
So
They're just chilling out in Mogland.
I'm seeing that, right? I'm seeing this MOG stuff. And then on the flip side, I've also seen in the last 3 months, we've seen Twitter lead the last 3 internet viral moments. It was morning routine. It was Please. It was 100 men versus 1 gorilla, where the meme was born on Twitter and then it spread to TikTok and Instagram. So I'm like, okay, MOG went popular.
I got to go right now, but I want to buy some of this. Is it on Base? Can I buy it on Base?
Yes.
Can you give me the ticker?
Let me see.
or how I find it.
Wait, what are you buying on base?
Mog.
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 Why don't you just buy it on ETH?
Because my hot wallet's on base. And I have to fucking go. I have an appointment at 10, so I have to move quick on this. Very important.
Is this Clemente actively looking? Is this the process?
What are you talking about?
Are you looking for the ticker for it?
No, I just posted in the private chat.
Yeah, he hooked the dog up, man. Shit.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's my high level thought. I want to look into it more, but I'm like, if I've been saying that we eventually are going to get some sort of retail coin, and they're going to want
that doesn't work on base, dude. Why?
You can just look up, go to Aerodrome Finance, and then just look up Mog, and you'll see.
Oh, it's on Aerodrome.
Well, Aerodrome
on Uniswap.
Oh, you can use Uniswap, I'm sure.
Okay, but I typed Mog and nothing showed up. Mog coin, just Mog coin.
I'm assuming.
But if I'm wrong, I get scammed. So I'm kind of fucking nervous, and I'm in a rush. This is when you get scammed.
Then just don't. It's not gonna like pump. Like just wait till you get back.
Do it later.
You sure about that, bud?
Dell's saying he misses Ray already.
All right, you buy me 5K, Clemente, we'll square up. Okay.
All right.
I love your thesis. Phenomenal thesis. I didn't know this whole Mog AACC and what was going on, dude. That's awesome.
Thank you, man. Good luck in your appointment.
Thanks. Later, guys.
Yeah. Some other things Ray was wanting to highlight. Did we talk about MOODENG?
No.
MOODENG is up 32%. This chart, all these charts look pretty interesting to me, man. Bitcoin is about to break 100K. Let's look at this chart. This looks phenomenal. ETH is up 8%. Damn. ETH is outpacing Solana.
Yo, we already mentioned this. Like, get your shit together, dude.
SWI up 13%. Do you guys talk about that?
I did notice that SWI is absolutely sending. It's up 14%. How do I buy SWI though? It doesn't look like I can.
I bought some on Coinbase yesterday.
Well, I don't have Coinbase.
Is it not on Gemini?
I don't think so.
I'm not buying. Blade's saying you got to be a sicko to buy MOODENG. I'm not buying MOODENG.
Did you pull up the chart?
Yeah, I had it up. This is MOODENG. MOODENG's up. Like it's just kind of wild to me. I mean, but then you pull back and it's like this thing ran to 700 mil.
It looks like shit when you zoom out, like actual fucking garbage.
We're seeing PENGU pump. What's PENGU at? PENGU is a 2x away from all-time high, 3x. This looks like a pretty good breakout here.
I can't buy SWI on Gemini.
You're gonna have to bridge to SWI, Nick, and then like bridge some USDC to SWI and then buy it there.
Okay. Well, what the hell? Let's run down through the stories, huh? Arizona Bitcoin bill. Assets are taken control of by the government if the holder fails to respond claim with them. So this is basically unclaimed crypto.
Can we get a piece of it?
Can you explain it, Nick?
This was the one that was expected to pass. Basically, they partnered with like Coinbase. There's some situation if a holder, well, this is actually wild. Assets are taken control of by the government if the holder fails to respond claim to them within 3 years. I think Ray doesn't understand where that's being held. I think it's places like Coinbase and other platforms.
So if Satoshi doesn't respond to the government, does that Bitcoin get claimed? This sounds like key man risk.
Okay.
How are they?
Hold on. Let's actually discuss the story real quick. Which is it would be going to a place like Coinbase or another exchange where the person has disappeared and not responded to anything, basically. If they don't reply for 3 years, then the government can claim it, essentially. And this was something that I think Coinbase was like working with them on. That said, this is not Ray's like, if that's correct, I feel like there will be 0 crypto ever sent to this thing. I don't know that that's the case. Apparently, there's a substantial amount of unclaimed crypto. But this is not them building a Bitcoin treasury in the same way that New Hampshire just passed.
So I'm trying to understand. You're basically what this is saying is that they're going to take Bitcoin.
I mean,
on
it's
exchanges.
pretty straightforward.
What? That they're taking Bitcoin from exchanges and use it and taking it? I don't understand how that makes sense.
Yeah, the same they would take it from a bank account.
Because what I'm seeing is redirects unclaimed property profits to Bitcoin and top tier digital assets. Abandoned property. Like this looks like real estate stuff. I'm going to zoom in more.
It's from Coinbase.
Coinbase propelled the bill across the line. This seems kind of, I mean, if they're taking just people's Bitcoin and they're saying, hey,
hold on
that's
one second. Redirects unclaimed property.
Yeah. For them to just go to Coinbase and be like, yeah, so give us this Bitcoin for someone that's in Arizona, it seems wild to me.
Keeps native Bitcoin in digital form, enabling lost Bitcoin to be returned in BTC instead of dollars. Lost Bitcoin. Where's it lost? Where do you think that's being lost?
That's what I don't understand.
It's being lost on Coinbase.
Okay, well, look, I don't I'm fully
Have you ever received an email about unclaimed property?
I've received
And
I've never
have you
answered
claimed
them.
it?
No.
Why not?
It sounded like a little bit of work, and I didn't really want to take the action on it.
what Blake says makes sense to me. He's saying that they will basically sell unclaimed property that's turned over to the state and purchase Bitcoin with it versus keeping it as cash.
So it could be property as well, like actual real estate.
Yeah. Dead people. Yeah. So AFK is saying this makes way more sense to me. Of people that pass away and they're like, okay, where is this?
Yeah.
What you were saying, where they're like, you have 3 years if you haven't.
They don't just randomly start sending emails to accounts on Coinbase.
That's the way I was reading about it.
Okay. All right, let's move on. I was old enough and smart enough to understand what an unclaimed property thing is. Anyways, someone says nothing like what Nick said. No, it is like what I said. They'll literally go to Coinbase and take your fucking Bitcoin if it wasn't claimed and you're dead. U.S. Fed rates kept steady. Not much to discuss on that one. That was what was expected. Market didn't know what to do with the information. Jerome Powell essentially implying stagflation. What's going to happen next?
Ray's commenting on the stream and then pinning it. And he also commented in the Bodagos Discord. He goes, apologies for the quality of today's show. I can't be on camera today.
Okay, stop. Meme coins pumping, MOG, PENGU, PopCap. We discussed that. Crypto infrastructure news. Robinhood, which people did not discuss yesterday, plans a blockchain-based trading platform for U.S. equities in Europe. They were talking to Arbitrum and to Solana about potentially powering this. Nobody was interested in that story yesterday. It wasn't discussed. That's a pretty big story. What are your guys' thoughts on that one? Clemente, what do you think?
I think it's interesting. I'm not the Robinhood news.
God damn, dude. What? Hey, commenters, it's not Ray isn't the problem here. I ask a question, I can't even get a response. Easy. What are your thoughts on it?
I feel strongly about it. Strongly.
Talk to me more about it. Expand.
I think equities on chain is fascinating, but it depends on what chain it is. Like Anatoly actually just tweeted about this as well. He just fired off a tweet. Let me share the screen because this is really riveting shit. He said here, we're extremely close to Max Kaplan posted it and totally retweeted it. Sorry. My apologies. We're extremely close to decentralize the NASDAQ on Solana. Tech has improved significantly. Now it's time to bring the assets. Sol Strategies is the first company to list its shares on chain. So, Sol Strategies, publicly traded Solana infrastructure company, has their shares on chain. What's interesting about the Robinhood thing is, one, Robinhood just created another new vertical for revenue. Robinhood will go to $200 a share. It'll outpace MicroStrategy. PO will owe me a bunch of money. It's going to be beautiful. On top of that, the blockchain-based trading platform for U.S. equities. I don't fully know what they're going to try to do or how they're going to do it. They'd probably build up their own chain or do something like that. I'm interested in it because that would also open up 24-hour trading for basically anybody because it's all on chain. You can't just shut it off, which I would also prefer to be able to like not have to bridge funds to an exchange or a centralized place like that to go and buy my Robinhood shares.
I'd agree with that. There's going to need to be some sort of KYC process involved in it, though, I would assume.
I'm sure it's just an account, like an account to sign up that you deposit USDC to and then can purchase.
And you can trade it any hour of the day?
Yeah.
Stripe unveils stablecoin financial accounts. I don't know that really matters. But it is interesting. It enables developers to interact with stablecoins.
We don't know what the fees are going to be, which that's like a lot of people's main concern is like, what are the fees going to be from Stripe's thing? Because they're historically been pretty high with fees.
Well, when you say historically pretty high, are you just talking about credit card fees?
Payment processing fees. Because if you use Stripe and you pay with a debit or a credit card, they take fees.
Yeah, but it's the standard rate. So if you use any credit card processor, it's about 2.5%.
Okay.
So that's just industry standard. Stripe just provided better developer rails for this to actually happen. With the stablecoin balance on Stripe, you get dollar access and can send and receive funds globally in both US dollars and stablecoins in over 100 countries. I think what this just opens up the ability for is, I mean, it's actually pretty insane what we're seeing with some of this stuff in the sense that we're seeing the decentralized chains basically becoming the backbone of the traditional financial system. You know what chain we're not seeing become the backbone of the financial system? Anybody?
Bitcoin.
Exactly. And so, unfortunately, much to PO's chagrin, the future of finance will be hosted on potentially Ethereum, potentially an L2, or potentially Solana. That's currently the front runners.
Yep.
But it's pretty crazy because you get 24/7 access. You get an immediate reduction fees. You talk about fees. Jupiter just released something similar the other day. The universal, what was the name of the product they rolled out? Was that 2 days ago?
Jupiter Send.
Jupiter Send.
Yep.
And so I don't even know. It says ultra low fees. They don't say what the fees are, but you can send it to anybody and they can go claim it, which essentially is a full disruption of the Western Union business.
Yup.
Now, that's what's been happening at this point in time. I think this stuff is pretty incredible. And the fact that anybody's going to be able to develop against it. The one thing I have questions about is how these exchanges take place where they get involved with KYC. That's where things are a little bit weirder. Something like Jupiter is not doing KYC. Where you end up with Western Union is they have really advanced and aggressive fraud protection. So they can, whereas something like this becomes the new standard for criminals, like straight out the gate. Because now you can move money. The targets become people that have crypto accounts.
Yeah.
And so that's the one downside of this. I'll be interested to see who's going to create the on-chain anti-fraud layer, which I think is something that could potentially take place.
Because right now, if someone got access to anyone with a lot of money in crypto, they could just say, "Give me your phone and send me $100,000 from your Jupiter account to me right now." And there's no, if we were to do that in a bank, the bank would be like, oh, $100,000. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. I mean, well, it's not just necessarily access to the phone. You could have locked funds somewhere, but regardless, if they hold you hostage and threaten to kill you, that's the situation we've seen so far is family members and relatives of people. And the Parisians apparently enjoy cutting off fingers. That's what we've learned. In Paris, you get robbed, you will have a finger cut off. Which finger would you have cut off?
Right.
Yeah, I think a pinky is what you got to go with.
Yeah, you got to go right pinky, right? Right hand pinky.
Well, it depends. there's a lot of questions as to which one you want. Maybe right pinky.
What you don't want is you don't want to cut off your pinky toe.
No, you need it for balance. You can
Yeah.
actually lose the 3 middle toes and still
Yeah.
walk perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
No, we've developed. We don't need, technically, the human body does not need the 3 middle toes. You need the big toe and the pinky toe, and that's it.
The pinky toe is so tiny.
It's
But
essential.
it provides stability. It
Yeah.
acts as a crutch.
Like,
Oh,
if you
that's
stand, like, I'm feeling all pinky. I'm feeling all pinky.
Your big toe and pinky toe are the only 2 toes you need. I watched an excellent TV show that mentioned that, and I didn't believe it. So I went down a rabbit hole.
well, that's interesting. Revolut added Bitcoin payment support for EU users, which is pretty big because they're one of the biggest banks now in Europe. What? Why did you laugh?
Because the Boop.fun person followed up with me. And now he's up to, yesterday he said that he claimed to work with 8 different people. He's up to 18 different people. He dropped 4 new names on me.
Hey, what are the names?
I don't want to say.
No,
Share
read
it.
out loud.
Just share it, dude.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
wait, I got the same DM.
Yeah. The people he's claiming to work with are Borovic, Sol Jakey, Not Ezzy, and FFV.
Oh, and they linked one of the tokens that they've worked on.
They're showing their work now.
Oh, wow. No, yeah, this one did in fact spike. This one did in
They
fact
linked
spike.
the Boop token. They linked the Boop token, and look at
Yeah,
this
I'm gonna
Mev
share the
spike
screen
to
right now.
1.5 mil.
Yeah, look at this beautiful spike after how much time? Yeah, so they waited about 12 hours and then mev'd it to 1.5 mil.
That's so funny. That's Borovic's token.
So it does in fact look like they managed to work with him on it. Let's go take a look here. I would like to see like Sol Jakey. Does his chart look the same?
I think it's like ball. That's so funny.
Nope. How come you can't just search him? Oh, found. Nope.
Wait,
Off
I
to the
found it.
leaderboard we go.
Easy, look at mine. Here, I gotta show yours. This is Jake's.
Oh yeah, it does in fact look like they managed to pull it off.
Oh wait, no, this is just a 12K. No, never
Oh
mind.
no, they didn't. No, that's not Jake's. That's not Jake's. Look at creator.
No, yeah, you're
That's not
right.
Jake.
This is not him. Fake news. I mean, they've got to clean this up. Hold on, we're looking for the right one. Please hold.
Are we being serious right now? Is that actually what the situation is?
I mean, the chart does in fact look like it pumped to 1.5.
Not with Borovic's. We haven't looked at any.
We have not been able to confirm Sol Jakey, not Ezzy or FFV.
Wait,
in
so
14
they
days.
said it's ideal if it's just a garbage token because they'll pump it.
Yeah.
So no one's in it. Yeah.
Okay, so should I just do this?
Like they want no one to buy this thing because then they don't need to. They can just easily mev it to 1.5. The follow up is hilarious.
The follow up's crazy. Do we ask them how much they charge? What do you charge? Question mark. I asked.
What if I do fraud too?
Do not.
Why not?
Title of this coin will eventually get pumped.
Price manipulation test.
A third party will pump this in order for me to unlock my airdrop. The longest ticker name in history.
We'll see. Anyways, I thought that was just funny.
What's the price down to? Is Boop up?
Checking. Boop is
Tiny bit.
Coinbase. Ray shared some breaking news from Coinbase. They're acquiring Deribit Official to build the most powerful global crypto platform. I'm assuming there's like a derivatives platform. Interesting.
By the way, Clemente, Mog has been up since Kix wanted to buy. Did you buy it?
No, I haven't bought yet. I'm gonna buy it right now.
You're a jerk, dude.
I mean, I'm not gonna buy $5,000 of his. I don't have $5,000 in ETH.
People are saying do it for the people. Dude, I don't want to do it for the people. The whole point is don't buy it.
Yeah. Do it for the people. Don't do it for the people is crazy. All right, I'm gonna.
What if instead this one's trash?
I literally don't think very many people will buy this at all, Nick. If you buy it,
If I buy it,
sorry, if you launch one.
I go back and forth on this. Am I going to jail if I do something like this?
Yes.
I am?
No, I don't think you will. No, that's it. Okay. Anything else? We can just wrap early. Congratulations to everyone on the pumps. We're pumping. Also, Nick, did you see you got a? Actually, I'm not even gonna bring it up.
What?
Moose just called you out again. He's just farming you for attention. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Anyways, anything else you guys are interested in? Easy?
Nope.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap the show a little bit early. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Just keep rocking and rolling. Congrats on the pump. Looks like Bitcoin's going to break 100K. If it does, we will be here to cover it tomorrow morning. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on YouTube, Twitter Space. Make sure to give us a follow, subscribe.
Nobody listens to it because of based on today's show.
Yo, chill. Hey, catch you guys later.